Hey there guys, welcome back to Cop Talks and part 5 of my Duty Gear series, which means I have way too much stuff. But today we're going to be talking about an active shooter kit, and that's kind of what this is. Now this goes in conjunction with the vest. This can be a standalone system, but it's meant to work with my vest. Now the contents of this bag change pretty regularly depending on situation, weather conditions, what training I've attended recently, anything that may change or influence the way I would handle one of those situations. But right now, this is as it sits currently November 2019. So we'll start, just like on our other bag, we'll start from the outside and work our way in. So on the outside here, identification is real big. Just because you have a police or military style looking bag does not mean you are not the bad guy. Right here I have a T-Rex Arms tourniquet holder. Normally I have a little tourniquet that just sits right. It's just right out on top. It's great. It's Velcro. Mounts to anything that's Velcro. Of course, got to rep that state. And then on the strap here I have another one that says police. So I have identification on the front and the back. So in this little pouch here, I have just a regular set of Peerless chained handcuffs. You can a little thing that most people forget is that you can actually use handcuffs to secure doors, create a barricade. You can use it to subdue someone. Handcuffs are multi-purpose, right? They're almost like a bike lock, essentially. So I like to carry a spare pair of cuffs right there, easy to get to. Even if I don't have my gun belt on or something, if I throw this bag on, I have a little bit to work with. So in this first pouch right here, basically what we got is mags. And you notice that I have the mags facing different directions. It's depending on the orientation of the bag. I always have one that I can grab. Now I may change this later on just because consistency is key. Basically, if they're all facing the same direction, then I don't even have to think about it. I know which way they're going to be facing and I can just grab them. So that's something I can change right now that I learned in a couple of classes. So there's that. These pockets, I don't really have a whole lot. I got some extra batteries for optics, flashlights, things like that. There's not really much in these. This whole pouch was just dedicated to ammunition. So with this one I have 4 30-round magazines, and with my vest that gives me a total of 7, which is 210 rounds of ammunition, which sounds excessive until you get in anything prolonged that's probably lasting more than 10 minutes of sustained fire. 210 rounds does not last very long. Do I hope I get in one of those? Absolutely not. So then in the main compartment, this one only really has 2 compartments. I like this bag because it was simple. Also, it was very cheap. Basically, it was free. So it's a 511 Moab of some kind. It's got a VTAC logo down here. Not sure which model it is. I got it secondhand. But I like it because you can basically lay the whole thing open. So on the inside here, I have a CERC, which is a severe injury refill kit, but I don't have the actual CERC. I just got the refill kits because they were cheaper, and it's going into a regular bag anyway. This is a really cool system. It's got a trauma dressing, which is like a compression bandage, burn dressings, compressed gauze, trauma shears, chest seals, a nasopharyngeal airway, medical tape, non-latex gloves, skin marker, and then a quick clot. And it even gives you the expiration dates and everything on there. These are really good. They're about $80. Actually, you know what? This one might be about 60 bucks because the other one came with a cutter and stuff like that. Anyway, these are fantastic. I got some extra gauze, ace bandage because I'm old school. Up here I actually have an extra set of safety glasses in case you got to breach a door or something, because if you can't see, you can't shoot, and if you can't shoot, you can't win. And here I got a extra big ass container of pepper gel basically the fire extinguisher style. That comes in handy for a lot of things, and I figured I would just throw it in there. I got a couple bottles of water because staying hydrated is important. I got a splint in there and some more trauma dressings. In this one I got some gloves up here, and here we got some chem lights. Chem lights serve a variety of purposes. This can let, I forgot, this is a double layer pouch. Oh, some alcohol wipes. Chem lights can serve a variety of purposes. Generally, if they are different colors, such as you can drop them next to critically wounded, green for uninjured or minor injury, yellow for fairly serious but not immediate, and then red generally for critical or even dead. So you can also leave these at the entrances of rooms. If there's other officers coming up behind you, you can drop a green one saying this area has been cleared, or you can drop a yellow saying this area has been gone through but not necessarily clear, or whatever the case may be, right? Basically leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. We are going here. If you drop a red one, we were engaged here. It kind of lets people know what's going on, the ones coming behind you, because the radio is probably going to be fucked. There's going to be a lot of communication going on, a lot of moving parts, and it can get messy really quick. So I don't carry a whole lot in this bag because it's meant for one thing. If anything, I'll probably throw some more trauma gear in here. I may throw some flares just for marking things. The vest is really where the majority of my ASK or active shooter kit sits, because this backpack is meant to supplement. It's basically a sustainment pack. You got some medical, you got some ammo, and you got some water, and you got some marking stuff. That's basically it. You should keep it simple. That's basically my rule of thumb for a lot of things. If you haven't seen my survival kit or bug out kit or sustainment kit, whatever general purpose bag, I like to keep things fairly simple. So this bag is basically defend yourself, keep yourself alive, secure someone, mark patients, render aid if necessary, if able, and things like that. It's a very simple bag, but it gets the job done. So anyway, guys, that's basically what I have for you today on my active shooter kit. Like I said, I'm not even sure which model of 511 bag this is, but I got it basically secondhand for free from another cop, and it's served me well. Anyway, guys, if you're interested, please check out some of my other videos. Leave a like or a comment. If you have any suggestions, I'm always open to them. If you have any questions, I'm more than willing to try and answer those to the best of my ability. And if you'd like, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe like the channel. I don't care. Leave some hate. It's whatever. And I really appreciate you joining me today. And I hope we can see each other soon. In the next video, maybe even.